Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from the Department of Ag Trade, Consumer Protection. It's Michelle. She's back, and she's ready to protect us and protect your charitable donations as you consider to donate during the holiday season. By the time you've seen this, probably have already seen Giving Tuesday has happened, but a lot of people want to donate during the holiday season this time of year to charities, but it's also a good time to pull back and think about, what do we need to, what steps should we take before we even donate? That's where you guys come in.
Absolutely, because we want people's dollars to go to the cause they want to support and not scammers. We want their identities to be safe and not handed off to scammers just because someone's trying to manipulate the generosity of the community. And we want to be sure that no one is taken advantage of.
And it starts with research. So if you're going to just pick your wherever you want to go to, what would you recommend on the research side? What things do we need to look for to make sure we are finding the right place to donate?
Yeah, the first thing might be that list that you have of these are the causes I want to support. You support them every year so you know exactly how to donate your dollars. Maybe it means driving down to the local chapter and dropping off your check, or going to their website, or calling into that telethon that's being run that you know and can rely on. But if you're looking at something new, if you are thinking about responding to a solicitation that may have come by email, text message, someone's at your door, or maybe it's a social media campaign you're seeing, you have to do research about that organization. Again, even if they're brand new or if they are a charity you know and trust, and that means asking questions. So you ask questions to say, tell me about this organization, the name, the address, the amount of money that goes to the cause, the annual report. What did they do last year to support the cause? What were their events? And that person's asking for the donation should be able to answer those questions in detail and be able to brag about that organization. A scammer's going to hang up. A scammer's going to move away.
They're like, wait,
they'll
what
stutter.
question did you just ask me?
They'll talk in circles or stutter. They won't. But if you decide then that you want to give, that still doesn't mean you give any information during that phone call, that solicitation. You now go find them yourself online and make your donation using that reliable resource information.
And another, resist the high pressure tactic. So if it is a scammer, even if somebody is a high price, I would still be like questioning, like putting the hammer down, like, whoa.
Right.
Like, I don't need that.
Differentiate energy from pressure. You're going to see during the holidays a lot of high energy campaigns because this is a huge time for charities to bring in money, especially the food drives for the holidays. They're high energy, but they're not high pressure of you can only give now, you have to pay this way, or I won't be able to accept this unless you do it right this way. There's going to be so many different ways that you can donate, so many different places you can donate. So differentiate pressure from energy and make sure you're not responding to the high pressure.
And two, would you say if you're getting those unsolicited texts, phone calls, or emails, like I would put that under the high pressure tactic as well? Like it's the here now, it's in your face type of thing.
Absolutely. If you've given to an organization in the past, you're going to get an email, but is it really from that organization or the scammer? It's so hard to see that difference, especially with artificial intelligence coming into play with emails and that kind of screening tool. So just go ahead and log in how you normally would. Maybe you have an account with that organization, you know its phone number, you know its website. Go do it yourself. Let that email just be the reminder of, I haven't made my donation yet.
And then finally, finding the resources to help you navigate the different organizations. The first one I always think of is give.org as a good way to know if it is an actual nonprofit and are they legit.
Yeah, absolutely. Give.org, charitynavigator.org, and then the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions. They're our state agency that registers charities. It's where you can put your name on a Don't Solicit Me list, and charities that want to honor those lists will go seek that out there. But that's a great resource as well. So 3 very trusted ones you can turn to.
All right, if you want to learn more about tips on the best way to give, or you think maybe you were scammed potentially, there's some great resources out on your guys' website. How can they find you and learn more?
Yeah, go to datcp.wi.gov or call the Consumer Protection Hotline at DATCP, 800-422-7128.
All right. Well, it's safe to donate. Let's not
Yes.
scare you from donating, but I think taking these 3 easy steps, I think you'll be okay. And again, if you have any questions, contact DATCP. They'll definitely help you navigate that space for sure. Happy holidays to you and the team, and thank you so much for your time as always.
Thank you and happy holidays.